The drama starts with a very popular game, The Moonlight Blade, which female lead, Luan, is playing. Meanwhile, many players gather there, saying, "Genius is about to arrive soon." Luan finds this name familiar, and upon checking, she discovers Genius is ranked first in the game and is an excellent player. Luan also wants to meet him, so she waits there for a long time. However, Genius doesn't show up. Luan then decides to go to meet him and flies there. On the way, she bumps into Genius and they make eye contact. Luan can't believe she is so close to Genius. At that moment, Genius lets her go, and she falls down. She feels very embarrassed as everyone laughs at her. This incident makes her highlighted, and people start messaging her a lot, mocking her as well. Now we shift to the real world, where Luan is very upset, wondering, what will happen next? Just then, Genius sends her a friend request. She accepts it, but Genius is very angry with her. He attacks her repeatedly in the game and kills her multiple times. After venting his anger, he unfriends her. Everyone blames Luan. Then, she receives a call from her friend, and we learn that both of them are actresses. Luan's brother is the CEO of a drama industry and wants to favor her so she can also become a famous actress. However, Luan refuses his help, saying, "I want to achieve everything on my own through hard work." Her brother gets very angry and criticizes her gaming, which infuriates Luan, and she responds harshly. In the next scene, the drama's male lead, Han Jingmo, who is Genius in the game. He is a very popular actor and also famous. His agent calls him to inform him about a basketball match. On the other hand, Luan and her friend go for auditions and qualify for the first round. They are both very excited. They then go out for a meal to celebrate and enjoy their happiness. Later, when Luan logs into the game, she spawns at the same location where Genius had killed her, as per the game's rule that you respawn where you were last killed. There, she encounters a looter who fights with her and eventually leads her to Genius. It turns out that Genius's friends, Young Master and Tai-Bai, planned to bring Luan there as they also wanted to see her. Luan says, "I'm sorry," to Genius, and then they all engage in a fight. During this, Luan realizes that Genius is an excellent player and fighter. In the next scene, Han Jingmo has a basketball match, and Luan also comes to watch since Jingmo is her ideal. Luan feels very happy. The match begins, and Jingmo plays exceptionally well. Finally, he wins, making everyone very happy. In the following scene, Luan goes for an audition, having received an offer. Jingmo also comes there, but ignores her and walks away. She follows him, and water accidentally spills on her. Shocked, she opens her eyes and thinks, he did it because he's holding a plastic cup. Angry, she pours water on him in retaliation. Then, feeling very embarrassed, she leaves the place. When Luan gets home, her brother is furious because her video of pouring water on Jingmo has gone viral. Luan explains the entire situation to her brother, who becomes angry with Jingmo and says, "He poured water on my sister, so I will make him pay and ruin his reputation." Luan convinces her brother, "Don't do all this. There's no need. It's okay." The next morning, Luan wakes up and immediately logs into the game. She goes online and starts berating Genius, saying, "You're such a noob. You're the worst." Genius calmly replies, "Thanks. By the way, I like someone else." All the girls in the game feel sad, and Luan wonders, who could this girl be that he likes? After a while, she goes offline and keeps thinking, who could it be? In the next scene, Luan goes to a photo shoot. Jingmo is there too, which surprises her. She thinks, he might be here to get revenge, but nothing of that sort happens, which she didn't expect. After some time, Jingmo's agent approaches Luan and offers, "Would you like to become Jingmo's new assistant? His old assistant is on leave, and you'll only need to handle things until they return." Jingmo handles most of his work himself. Your role will just be to manage his schedule and shooting routines. Luan thinks, this is my chance to take revenge on him and teach him a lesson. She agrees. When Luan gets home, her brother scolds her, saying, "Why did you do this? You could have joined my company. Now you'll be running around for Jingmo?" Luan convinces him, "Don't worry about it. I can handle this." Later, the agent calls Luan to sign the contract. Luan feels excited, thinking, now I can easily take my revenge. In the next scene, Luan reaches Jingmo's house with an extremely spicy breakfast. She plans to make him suffer through it. When she hands him the plate, Jingmo asks, "Aren't you eating?" Luan responds, "No, you go ahead." Jingmo eats it and pretends nothing is wrong, acting like it isn't spicy at all. Luan is shocked. She wonders, how can he not react? When she takes a bite herself, it's incredibly spicy, and she rushes to drink water. There, she sees Jingmo drinking 3 bottles of water in one go. That's when she realizes he's an amazing actor. After that, Jingmo starts teasing her and giving her a lot of work. Sometimes he sends her to fetch things from the car, and other times he sends her to the supermarket. Lu becomes exhausted. When she gets home, she complains to her brother, "Jingmo made me do so much work today. It was insane." Her brother listens, getting angrier as she recounts everything. In the next scene, Lu is playing a game. It's an important match, and she's part of Genius's team. Genius tells her, "Play well and win. Don't embarrass me. I trained you a lot for this." Lu plays exceptionally well. Although her opponent is strong, she wins in the end and feels overjoyed. In the next scene, Jingmo calls Lu and says, "Bring my watch. I'm stuck in traffic and running late." Lu rides her bicycle to deliver the watch. As she's about to leave, Jingmo stops her saying, "Wait, I just got an idea." Then he takes her bicycle and rides off, leaving her stunned. Angry, Lu takes a picture of him and uploads it online, thinking, now everyone will criticize him and leave negative comments. Next, we see Lu receiving an award. It's an achievement that typically takes players a long time to earn. Genius remarks, "Wow, she's so lucky to get this award so quickly." On her way back, Lu encounters a thief. She fights him but struggles because he's too powerful. Suddenly, Genius appears and defends her. The thief warns, "Don't interfere. This is between us." Genius said to her, "I'll avenge you." He then fought the thief. Due to this, all the girls started calling Lu Genius's wife, and rumors began spreading. To clear the air, Genius announced, "I saved Lu myself." It's nothing like what you're all thinking. However, Lu became the target of all the female players, who began gossiping about her. On the other hand, Jingmo's friend showed him the picture of the bicycle, and Jingmo immediately figured out who was behind it. Angry, Jingmo decided to get back at Lu. Unfortunately, her plan backfired because everyone praised Jingmo for the photo, which led to him getting a brand endorsement deal. His popularity skyrocketed, much to Lu's irritation. Lu felt upset and said to her brother, "I'll bring Jingmo to your company. Just wait and see." The scene shifted to an official dinner attended by Jingmo and Lu. Lu, exhausted from work, tried to rest on the sofa in Jingmo's room. Jingmo said, "Go to your own room." But when she did, Jingmo followed her there, handed her a list of tasks, and sent it to her phone. Seeing the list, Lu angrily said, "This is too much. I'm exhausted and need rest." Despite her frustration, Lu gathered all the heavy items Jingmo requested and delivered them to his room. In the next scene, while Jingmo was shooting a bicycle advertisement, another bicycle accidentally hit him, causing him to fall and injure himself. Blood started dripping. Lu pretended to show sympathy, but Jingmo dismissed her and called an ambulance. She took him to the hospital where the doctors said, "It's nothing major, just a minor injury. He'll recover with some medication and rest." While getting into the car, Lu kept up her fake sympathy and said, "Thank goodness it wasn't serious. Otherwise, all your fangirls would have targeted me next." Later, Jingmo thanked Lu, saying, "Thanks for helping me. Please make sure I take my medicine on time." Jingmo realized that his workload had significantly increased. In the next scene, Lu met Chao Bei, who lived in the same building. Lu, a big fan of Chao Bei, invited him to cook together. Chao said, "I don't know how to cook." Lu replied, "Neither do I, but we can figure it out together." Both of them cooked together, presenting the dish like professionals, but the food tasted terrible. They kept trying to pass it onto each other's plates. Just then, Guan arrived and invited Chao Bei to join his company, saying, "Your presence will help our company grow and progress." However, Chao Bei politely declined, saying, "Thanks, but I can't join." In the next scene, Lu's agent called her and said, "You all need to attend a variety show." The following morning, they set off, sharing some funny moments along the way. When they reached the set, Lu had to handle most of the work, running around to fetch things. She got so tired that on the way back, she fell asleep in the car, even skipping dinner. But later at night, Jingmo asks her, "Cook something for me since you haven't eaten either." The two argue while preparing food, but eventually eat together, creating a cute and lighthearted moment. The next morning, Guan visits Lu and discovers that Jingmo also plays the same game as Lu. Guan persuades his sister, "Create a gaming account for me." However, she mischievously sets him up with a female avatar. This leads to a hilarious argument between the siblings. Lu teases him, saying, "If you're a girl, you can stay close to me in the game." Later in the game, Lu reveals to Genius, the girl is actually a guy. She grows closer to Genius and even tells him, "I'm going out to eat with him," which leaves Jingmo worried as he wonders who Lu might be meeting. Jingmo calls Lu, asking, "Pick me up." Later, he questions her, "Does your brother play any games?" Suspecting it might be him. Lu dismisses the idea, saying, "No, He's a busy man. He doesn't have time for games. He even scolds me for playing. At home, Lu has a discussion with her brother about the drama cast. In the next scene, Jingmo hands Lu a tablet saying, "You need to become an advanced assistant. From now on, you'll manage everything on this tablet." Later, Jingmo goes for a photo shoot. Dressed up, he looks incredibly handsome and cool, reminding Lu of the time she first became his fan. During a scene where Jingmo is supposed to look at his true love with affection, he ends up gazing at Lu, who is standing nearby. This causes Lu's heart to race, leaving her flustered. Licken is also present and tries to talk to Jingmo several times, but he ignores her and instead leaves to have dinner with Lu. During dinner, Lu apologizes to Jingmo saying, "I'm sorry that you got injured because of me. Please forgive me. If your fans had found out, they wouldn't have spared me." Jingmo forgives her and later informs her, "There's a party tonight, and you'll need to pick me up. Be ready." Back home, Lu prepares a script for Jingmo while imagining herself as his coach. In her imagination, she trains him rigorously, scolds him a lot, and enjoys the whole scenario. Suddenly, she receives a call from Xiaobei, who tells her, "Jingmo is very drunk. You need to pick him up." Lu brings him home, and Jingmo, in his drunken state, insists, "Replace your phone wallpaper with my picture. Don't you like me?" Finding him adorable in that moment, she changes her wallpaper to his picture. In the game, Genius proposes to Lu, saying, "I'm tired of all the other girls and I want to explore this new relationship. Will you complete this mission of love with me?" Excited, Lu agrees. Genius then announces their relationship in the game server, breaking many hearts. Some players congratulate them, while others feel relieved that they might now have a chance with other girls. Later, Guan calls Lu and informs her, "Jingmo's old assistant is back, so you no longer need to work for him." This news saddens Lu as she wanted to continue working with Jingmo. Meanwhile, Jingmo also feels uneasy seeing his old assistant and wonders why she returned. Despite their feelings, Jingmo and Lu bid each other goodbye, and Lu packs up all her belongings. After Lu leaves, Jingmo realizes, "I truly like her," because he begins to feel her absence deeply. Upset, he regrets letting her go. Later, Jingmo attends a ceremony for his upcoming drama. However, the actors involved in the project got into an accident and cannot attend. Jingmo suggests, "Why don't we call Lu?" At home, Lu excitedly tells Guan, "The acting director really liked my performance." She beams with happiness, and Guan responds proudly, "I'm so glad you got a role." The next day, during the audition, the director praises Lu, "You've got great potential." Later, Lu meets Jingmo, and they resolve their previous conflict. When Lu steps in front of the camera for the first time, she stumbles and makes several mistakes, but eventually, she manages to get everything right. Later at home, Lu logs into the game. Genius lets her win, prompting her to say, "Thanks for going easy on me." The following day during the shoot, Jingmo has to deliberately play poorly in a scene. Being a skilled player, he struggles, but eventually manages to cover it up on the second try. Later, Lu gifts Xiaobei something saying, "Here, I thought you'd like this." Jingmo takes a gift from the same box, causing Fake Queen to grow jealous. In the next scene, Lu's friend approaches her and says, "Have you seen the viral news? They're calling Li Chen a hard worker and you a quitter." Angered, Lu exclaims, "This is ridiculous." Jingmo steps in to reassure her, "Don't worry, I'll find the real photos." These posts were clearly edited. Meanwhile, Guan discovers the posts were made by Li Chen's agent. He quickly gets them removed. Lu calls her brother and says, "Thank you so much." Guan replies, "You should also thank Jingmo. He helped too." Later, Lu meets Jingmo and says, "Thanks for helping me with the photos." Jingmo smirks and says, "If you really want to thank me, you'll have to do something for me." Lu teases, "What if I forgive you for the water spilling incident?" Jingmo shakes his head and says, "I didn't spill water that day. I don't even know who did it. And let's not forget, you spilled water on my head too." He then adds, "I won't talk to you unless you set my picture as your wallpaper." The next day, Li Chen apologizes to Lu, saying, "I'm so sorry about the post. I didn't mean for it to blow up." She tries to gain sympathy, but Lu remains wary. Later, while preparing her script, Jingmo arrives and says, "I'm exhausted from playing late-night games." Lu asks, "What's your game account password?" Jingmo refuses, replying, "Not a chance." Jingmo then mentions, "The scene has been changed because Xiaobei injured his hand." Concerned, Lu asks, "Which hospital is Xiaobei in? I want to visit him." Jingmo warns, "Be careful, don't make any mistakes." That evening, Lu notices that Jingmo has started following her on social media, which leads to widespread rumors. Jingmo's agent quickly handles the situation, ensuring it doesn't escalate. In the next scene, Lu logs into the game and sees a crowd gathered around her. People insult her, and she wonders aloud, what's going on? Suddenly, Genius arrives and declares, no one will bother my future wife. I know the IDs of those insulting her, and they're all on my hater list. Anyone who messes with Lu will regret it. Shortly after, Jingmo's assistant, known as the leader in the game, shows up and apologizes to everyone, saying, I won't fight anymore. Please don't hold it against me. However, this leader isn't as innocent as she seems. In the following scene, Lu practices her lines for scenes with Jingmo. She smiles, clearly enjoying the process. Jingmo video calls her and teases, why do you look so serious? Annoyed, Lu responds, I'm rehearsing. Jingmo secretly takes a funny picture of her during the call, saying, I'll use this to blackmail you later if you argue with me. During their next scene together, Lu injures her foot and is about to fall, but Jingmo catches her. However, he loses his balance and ends up on top of her. Everyone rushes over to check on Lu, with Jingmo being the most attentive. This doesn't sit well with Li Chen, who watches with jealousy. Lu insists, I'm fine, I can continue the scene. They restart, but midway through, Lu feels a sharp pain in her leg and collapses. Jingmo quickly picks her up, saying, we need to get you to the hospital. He informs the director about the situation and leaves with Lu in his arms. Guan witnesses everything and mutters to himself, what's going on between them? Why is Jingmo acting so close to Lu? Why is he taking such good care of her? 3 days later, Lu arrives on set carrying drinks for everyone. She notices the director scolding Li Chen, saying, you're always late and not focused on your work. Later, Lu meets Jingmo and says, let's have dinner tonight, my treat. Jingmo replies, fine, but I'll choose the place and let you know. As Jingmo is about to leave, Li Chen approaches him and starts pleading, please, Jingmo, support me. You know how hard this is for me? Jingmo cuts her off bluntly. I won't get involved in this. Do whatever you want. In the next scene, Jingmo takes Lu to meet his grandparents. Surprised to see her, Jingmo's grandparents ask, who is she? Jingmo answers, I want to marry her, but we're not in a relationship yet. I haven't told her anything about this. I want us to understand each other first before making any decisions. His grandpa smiles, pleased, and starts creating situations to bring Lu and Jingmo closer. They all have dinner together, laughing and enjoying themselves as they celebrate the grandpa's birthday. As it gets late, everyone is drunk, and the grandpa says, it's too late to leave. Jingmo, you and Lu should stay overnight. The grandpa shows Lu her room, but when she and Jingmo are inside, the door accidentally locks. Jingmo struggles to open it, saying, this door is stuck. Let me call Grandpa. The grandpa tries unlocking the door with a key, but says, the key just broke. It's too late to call a locksmith. I'm so sorry, but you'll have to share the room tonight. Reluctantly, Lu and Jingmo agree. During the night, Jingmo opens up, saying, I had a tough childhood. My parents were never there for me. His voice breaks as he continues, and Lu listens silently, sensing his vulnerability. The next morning, they leave for home together. In the next scene, Jingmo and Lu are given a revised script. As Lu skims through it, her eyes widen, and she exclaims, wait, there's a kissing scene? Jingmo, this must be your doing. Jingmo shakes his head, smirking. I didn't do anything this time, but maybe you'll make a mistake. Lu glares at him, speechless. Later, during the filming of the kissing scene, Lu gets lost in thought about Jingmo and forgets her lines. Jingmo signals her, whispering, your dialogue, but Lu blurts out the wrong lines, causing everyone to laugh. That night, as Lu walks home, some guys harass her. Jingmo appears out of nowhere and rescues her. Lu, shaken, hugs him tightly and whispers, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come. Jingmo reassures her, you're safe now. Later, Lu logs into the game. Genius says, we need to complete the pre-wedding rituals. They go shopping in the game and have a lot of fun. Eventually, the ceremony begins. And at the end, there is a kissing scene between them, and all the server's players congratulate them. However, some players start targeting Lu. In the next scene, Lu receives an excellent offer that increases her chances of becoming famous. On the set, Li Chen argues fiercely with Lu, constantly playing the victim card, saying, she's arguing with me, and portraying herself as innocent. Lu loses her temper and slaps Li Chen because Li Chen says terrible things about Guan. The director becomes furious with Li Chen and expels her from the set. Lu's new bodyguard also arrives to protect her. Upon seeing him, Lu hugs him immediately. Jingmo feels jealous and gives the bodyguard a challenging look. Later, Lu tries to cheer Jingmo up by bringing him vanilla ice cream, his favorite. She explains, "He's not my guard. He's my childhood friend and also my brother's friend." Jingmo calms down and starts eating ice cream with her. Meanwhile, Lu's friend keeps an eye on her. On the other hand, news of Lu slapping Li Chen goes viral. Guan advises Lu to stay home while his company's team works to take down the video. At home, Guan asks Lu, "Why did you slap Li Chen?" Lu replies, "She was saying horrible things about you. I got really angry." Lu then invites Guan to her wedding in the game, saying, "Make sure to come to my wedding." That night, Lu goes to dinner with Jinhong, but there's no signal, so she can't log into the game. Her wedding in the game is scheduled for 9 p.m., and Jingmo is waiting for her to come online. Lu becomes anxious and says, "If I miss this, everyone will mock me, and my account will be flooded with bad comments." She calls her brother and asks him, "Please log into my account and attend the wedding for me." Her brother logs in as Lu and explains the situation to Genius, saying, "I'm not Lu. She couldn't come online because of poor signals." Genius responds, "I'll wait for her." Meanwhile, Lu keeps trying to find a place with good signal. Eventually, she logs into the game and their wedding takes place. Lu blushes throughout the scene, feeling shy. On the other side, the viral video leads to Li Chen receiving many negative comments on her account. Everyone blames her, and she becomes tense. Li Chen apologizes to Lu, saying, "I'm sorry for what I said. Please help me take this video down." Lu replies, "I didn't upload the video, so I can't help you." The next morning, Lu almost gets hit by a football while on the set. Jingmo enters like a hero, stopping the ball before it can hit her. The director is impressed by his act and offers him a role in the project. Lu feels overjoyed. Later, Jingmo's agent informs Lu that viral video was uploaded by Jingmo. Lu is shocked and realizes, "He likes me." She confirms this with Guan asking, "Who uploaded the video?" Guan admits, it was Jingmo. After the shoot, Lu approaches Jingmo and apologizes, saying, "I'm sorry for everything." Then Lu asks Guan, "I wants to know if A is my friend and likes B, but A isn't sure if B likes her back. What should my friend do in this situation?" Guan realizes that Lu is actually talking about herself. While chatting, he casually teases her, saying, "Tell your friend to focus on her shooting instead of overthinking. That way, she can build her career." Embarrassed, Lu quickly runs away. Guan smirks and watches her leave. Later, Lu logs into the game and recalls her conversation with Jingmo. He had told her earlier, "I'm going to sleep now. I'm not feeling well and need some rest." As she logs in, she notices that Genius isn't online. The group begins their match, facing tough competition. After the match, Genius finally logs in and apologizes, "Sorry, I was sleeping." Lu becomes suspicious and asks, "Are you feeling unwell?" Genius quickly replies, "No, I'm fine." She decides to brush off the thought. Genius then mentions, "I'll be live streaming soon." Lu listens carefully to his voice, trying to match it with Jingmo's, but Genius uses a disguised voice, making it hard for her to confirm. Later, Lu, Jingmo, and Chao Bei go out for dinner. Lu eats excessively, prompting Jingmo to scold her, "If you keep eating like this, you'll turn into a pig someday." Annoyed, Lu declares, "From now on, I'll eat only vegetables and watch my diet." She storms out, but later she eats mushrooms outside without realizing she's allergic. Suddenly she feels dizzy, acts drunk, and panics. Jingmo notices her behavior and asks, "What's wrong with you?" But she continues acting erratically. Worried, Jingmo rushes her to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctors explain to Jingmo she has mushroom poisoning, which caused hallucinations and panic attacks because she's allergic to mushrooms. Understanding her embarrassment, Jingmo pretends to sleep so she doesn't feel awkward, but he secretly chuckles at her antics. After they return home, Lu continues pretending to sleep. Jingmo notices and says, "I'll carry you inside." Startled, Lu quickly opens her eyes and walks out on her own. Jingmo offers, "Let me walk you to the door." Lu thanks him and heads inside. The next day, Jinhang brings a lot of food for Lu, knowing how much she loves to eat. Miss V, Jingmo's friend, sees Jinhang and immediately takes a liking to him. She secretly takes his picture and sends it to Jingmo, asking, "Who's this?" Jingmo replies, "That's Lu's bodyguard." Feeling jealous, Jingmo vents his frustration. Miss V reassures him, "Don't worry, you focus on your girl, and I'll work on getting my guy. We'll both win." Later, Chao Bei wraps up his shooting, and everyone congratulates him with gifts. Lu also gives him a present, but Chao Bei hesitates to accept it. Worried about Jingmo, Lu insists, "Open it when you get home." Jingmo, burning with jealousy, grabs the gift and opens it in front of everyone. It's a luxury watch. This sparks gossip among the group. Someone murmurs, "Something must be going on between them." Chao Bei quickly clarifies, "We're just friends, nothing more." Just then, Jinhang arrived, handed her a gift, grabbed her hand, and took her away. This made Jingmo even more jealous. At home, Lu returned and yelled at Guan, saying, "It's because of you that everyone is gossiping about us, assuming we have a relationship when there's nothing like that." Guan apologized, saying, "I'm sorry, I'll handle everything." The next day, when Jin Hong was with Lu again, Jingmo became furious. Miss V, who was also there, tried to calm him, saying, "Don't worry, I'll handle it." After an interview, everyone sat down to eat. Jin Hang sat with Lu, making Jingmo jealous once again. Miss V pretended to be drunk and fell on Jin Hang. Seeing this, Lu asked, "Miss V, are you okay?" Miss V replied, "I'm fine," and then turned to Jin Hang, saying, "Take me home." It was revealed that Miss V and Jin Hang had met in a foreign country before, but Jin Hang had left without informing her. She said, "Something happened between us back then." Jin Hang responded, "I don't know you." Miss V replied confidently, "Fine, you'll get to know me when we spend time together." Jingmo's birthday was coming. Lu asked him, "What gift do you want for your birthday?" Since Jingmo was still upset, he sarcastically replied, "You probably don't have enough money for my gift since you spent all your money gifting a watch to Chow Bei. I guess there's nothing left for me." Lu quickly explained, "I didn't buy the gift myself. It was from someone else." Hearing this, Jingmo felt happy and forgave her. He smiled and said, "Just give me something you like. I'll like whatever you choose." In the game, Genius took special care of Lu. She told her friend, "I think I like Genius in the game. Or maybe the real Jingmo, I'm not sure." However, soon she realized the truth and said to herself, "I've started liking Jingmo. He means everything to me now." The next day, Lu went shopping with Guan to buy a gift for Jingmo. She picked a gift, but another girl also liked the same gift and bought it first. On Jingmo's birthday, the same girl arrived first with a cake and gave Jingmo the gift Lu had chosen. Feeling disheartened, Lu hid her gift and didn't give it to Jingmo, which made her feel sad. Later, Lu lay on her bed looking at her gift. She remembered the girl telling her, "I bought this gift because I saw a girl who resembled you choosing it. I thought she had good taste, so I decided to buy the same one." In the game, Lu transferred a large amount of money to Genius. Genius told her, "Don't treat this contribution as a challenge. Contribute as much as you can." Lu later went to Jingmo's hotel room to apologize and give him the gift. She called Jingmo and said, "I'm really sorry. I know you must have felt bad and hurt when I didn't give you the gift. Please forgive me." Jingmo accepted her apology. Before Jin Hang arrived, Jingmo took Lu to his room. Lu had also ordered a cake for him. They ate the cake together, but some got on Jingmo's lips. Lu tried to clean it and nervously said, "Wait, let me clean this for you." Jingmo asked, "What are you doing?" Embarrassed, Lu pushed him away and ran to her room. Even in her room, her heartbeat didn't calm down. She kept thinking about Jingmo and blushed. She was feeling very strange, and now it was confirmed that she liked Jingmo. That's why she couldn't stop thinking about him. Even in her dreams, she kept seeing him. She even kissed him, which embarrassed her. So she quickly prepared to leave the hotel to avoid seeing Jingmo. However, Jingmo saw her and pulled her aside, asking, "Why are you running away from me?" She replied, "I'm not running away. My shoot is over, so I'm going home." Jingmo then came closer and asked, "Do you have a problem with me?" She quickly ran away and took Jingmo's car to go to her house. In the gaming world, she didn't want to give any hope to the genius, so she decided to break up with him. Jingmo, the genius, asked her, "Why, what happened?" She replied, "When we got married in the game, I was single, but now I like someone else, and I will marry him. So please leave me and give me a divorce." Upon hearing this, the genius got angry and pretended to go offline to find out who she wanted to marry and who she liked. At that moment, Young Master came and started criticizing Jingmo. This made her angry, and Young Master asked, "Why do you like him so much?" She replied, "Yes, I like him a lot." The genius, who was listening, became very happy and excited, realizing that she liked him, not anyone else. The next day, Lu and Leader had a fight. Leader played well, but in the end, Lu defeated him, causing Leader to be embarrassed and leave the game. Everyone made fun of him. Then, Lu and the genius broke up. In the next scene, Jingmo was messaging a girl who asked, "Have you forgotten your wife?" Lu asked, "What's going on?" Jingmo replied, "Nothing," and was chatting and laughing with the girl. Lu got upset and left. Later, we learned that the girl was just a friend of Jingmo, who had helped him a lot, and they were just good friends, nothing more. Lu was frustrated thinking about who the girl was who was messaging Jingmo and why Jingmo was laughing and chatting with her. So, she brought Miss V and asked her to sit with her and said, "My best friend wants to know if Jingmo is single." Miss V understood that she was talking about herself but replied, "I'll tell you on one condition." Lu agreed. Miss V then asked, "I want to borrow your bodyguard for a few days." Lu immediately said yes. Then Miss V asked, "Do you like Jingmo?" Lu was about to say yes, but she replied, "I told you my friend likes him." Miss V said, "He's still single, but who knows what will happen later." Later, Lu was on her way to meet Jingmo when she saw him with another girl, which made her jealous. On the other hand, Miss V told Jinhong, "Your boss had sent you here for a few days." In the next scene, Lu couldn't stay without Jingmo and decided to treat him. However, she mistakenly drank wine thinking it was juice. Lu was about to confess her feelings, but suddenly, she started feeling unwell. He took her to his house and made her lie down. The next morning, Lu proposed to Jingmo. He had been expecting this, so he accepted, and they both entered a relationship and were very happy. The two spend some romantic moments together. Then Lu receives a call from Jin Hang. After finishing the call, when she gets into the car, she is shocked to see Jin Hang sitting in the back seat. He tells her, "As your bodyguard, I will accompany you to public places." This upsets Jingmo. They go to the park and enjoy themselves. Later, Jin Hang receives a call from V and leaves, while Lu and Jingmo leave the park together. In the next scene, Jingmo wants to reveal to Lu that he is Genius. Meanwhile, Lu wants to divorce Genius in the game since she no longer wants to stay in that virtual relationship, as she is now in a relationship with Jingmo. However, Genius convinces her, "Wait until the couple's function in the game is completed. I promise to grant you a divorce afterward." Initially, Jingmo decides to tell Lu that he is Genius, but then changes his mind, deciding to wait for the right moment. He believes that Lu will understand and not be upset when the truth is revealed. The next scene features Jingmo and Lu's first date, which they are both excited about. They enjoy their time together, feeding each other and sitting close. Suddenly, Guan arrives. Seeing him, they sit apart. Guan is furious. Lu asks, "How did you manage to come to a place we booked exclusively? No one else was supposed to be here." Guan scolds them, saying, "Someone could easily take your pictures here." He asks, "Why are you together?" Jingmo was about to say they were on a date and in a relationship, but Lu interrupts, "We came here as colleagues to have a meal." Guan doesn't believe them and takes Lu with him. On the way, Guan scolds Lu, "If you are in a relationship with Jingmo, you should end it because it will only hurt you. Our parents will never approve of this relationship, and I will never accept Jingmo, no matter what." Later, during dinner, Guan asks Jin Hang about Lu and Jingmo, but before Jin Hang can respond, Lu threatens, "If you say a word, I'll send your location to Miss V." Miss V calls during this, leaving Guan frustrated. Unable to deal with the situation, he decides to leave the country. Lu eventually tells Jingmo, "Guan is my brother." In the next scene, Guan informs Lu, "You have received multiple offers for auditions." She is delighted and accompanies him to the set. There, she runs into Jingmo and they patch things up. To win her over, Jingmo even kisses her, leaving Lu a bit confused. Lu seeks advice from her friends on what she should do. Later, she works on a movie with Jingmo. The director is impressed with her acting, making her very happy. From then on, Jingmo and Lu are inseparable, spending all their time together whenever possible. One day, while they are eating, Lu gets up to leave but slips and falls, injuring herself. Jingmo takes her to the hospital, takes great care of her, and ensures her treatment is done properly. After the treatment, when they step out, a group of reporters surrounds them. Jingmo handles the media and even explains, "The relationship between Lu and Guan is purely familial." While they are in the car, Guan looks at Lu as if silently accusing her of failing to keep their relationship a secret. How did he know all this? When they got home, Lu tells Guan the truth about her and Jingmo's relationship. Guan is a bit shocked, but now his suspicion has turned into belief. Guan says, "Dad will never accept this," but Lu says, "I know what's good and bad for me and Mom and Dad will definitely accept it." Guan says, "Okay, but later don't come to me crying if he hurts you or leaves you. Don't come and complain." On the other side, Miss V, who had been troubled searching for Jin Hang, couldn't find him anywhere, so she comes to Lu and asks her. But Lu had promised Jin Hang not to share his address with anyone, so she doesn't tell Miss V. Then Jingmo says, "Wait, I'll send him a message and tell him that I'm getting married. He'll come running because that's the only way he can come." Lu says, "This isn't right. How can you say that to him?" Jingmo says, "Don't you want your friend to settle down? Then, let them solve their own matters." In the next scene, Jingmo goes to Lu's room. Lu tells him, "Leave," but he doesn't. He gets closer to Lu, but Jin Hang's call interrupts. Jin Hang is in Europe and is hiding from everyone, especially from Miss V. Then we see Miss V watching Jin Hang from a distance and coming toward him. Upon seeing her, Jin Hang gets shocked and starts running away. It was Lu who had given Miss V Jin Hang's address so they could make up and fix everything between them. Next, Jingmo also goes to Lu's house for dinner. Everyone enjoys there, and Jingmo also has a good time. Before leaving, Guan tells Jingmo, because of you, my sister could face a lot of problems. You're a superstar, so everyone will target her. If any of your enemies try to harm my sister, what will happen? Jingmo replies, I'll take care of all your worries quickly and you won't face any problems. Then in the next scene, Jingmo tells Lu, I'm a genius. Lu gets shocked by this and can't believe that Jingmo could lie to her. As a result, Lu gets upset and calls him a liar, saying many harsh things to him. Then she tells Guan everything. Guan gives Lu an idea. You should act hard in front of him. Therefore, he doesn't let her log into the game and also forbids her from meeting Jingmo. Jingmo tries to meet her, but Guan doesn't let him. Later, when Lu is sitting on the couch, Jingmo comes in front of her and kisses her. As a result, Lu melts. She then sets a condition, I will beat you many times in the game and not talk to you for 100 hours. Jingmo agrees to this. During the game, she kills him many times, and she also sticks to her rule of not talking to him for 100 hours. But then Jingmo can't stay away and confesses his feelings to her on a show. Lu agrees to him, and at the same time, the relationship between Miss V and Jin Hong starts to form, and they begin getting closer. In the next scene, Guan takes Jingmo to meet his parents, where after talking, Lu's parents agree. Jingmo brings rare books for Lu's dad and a very beautiful bracelet for her mom. He passes many tests and wins their approval for the marriage. Lu is very happy about this. In the next scene, Guan shows Lu photos of Jingmo with a bigger actress, which makes Lu suspicious. Her brother tells her, before marriage, know everything. Then Lu goes to meet him and find out that Jingmo's mother is the one who also apologizes to him and forbids him from telling anyone the truth. She had met him after many years. When Lu finds out about all this, she back-hugs him to comfort. In the next scene, everyone in the game video calls each other. They all decide to reveal their true faces to each other and see each other for the first time. Guan is shocked to see that she is a girl. Everyone is very happy to see the other person, and Guan is also amazed when she sees them. Then Lu introduces Jingmo to her mother. They struggle a lot, but Jingmo's mother eventually agrees to forgive him and also wants to apologize herself. Everyone is happy because Jingmo has finally reunited with his mother. In the next scene, Jingmo takes Lu to a place and reveals the whole truth to her. He shares his childhood memories and find out that they both studied together in high school. Once, Lu had saved Jingmo from being bullied by some boys. At the end, Jingmo takes off a ring and proposes to her. He says, "Will you marry me?" Then they get married and live a happy life. 4 years later, they have a daughter who looks exactly like Jingmo. She is very cute, sharp, and talented. They also have a son who is mischievous like Lu, but is also intelligent and beautiful. Everyone is playing together and living happily. This is the happy ending of the drama. Thanks for watching.